can I reduce 3x times 4 over x squared? No, there's nothing on top and nothing on the bottom that are same. So we can just multiply across. So 3 times 4 is what? And x times x squared is? Nope. X cubed. You add up the x's. Okay. Now, if you have a binomial, binomial means two numbers with a plus or a minus in between them. Put parentheses around them. Put parentheses around them. Okay. So I put parentheses around them. Is there any set of parentheses on the top that is the same as on the bottom?
No.
No, so I cannot reduce them at all. So we're going to multiply across. So I have x. Put the x, the one that's all by itself. So whatever I have on the top that's not does not have any adding or subtracting with it, you put it first. So you're going to put x first, and then x minus 3. So that will be your top part. And then your bottom will be the two binomials multiplied together. So you go x plus 4 times x minus 2. I do not want FOIL coming out of this. That's all you do. You'll leave it like that. Well, if you want to do extra, go for it. But I'm not going to have you do it.
Okay. Would it come up to x minus 3?
Huh? Okay, C. Can I reduce anything on top or that's similar to on the bottom? No. So just multiply across. 6 times negative 2. Negative 12. And a to the 5th. D. Again, sets of parentheses around all binomials. Okay. Can I reduce anything on the top that's on the bottom the same? No, so you just multiply across. So you're going to go x minus 5 times x minus 7 over x plus 3. And just leave it like this. I'm not asking for miracles happening right now. We're not doing Algebra 2 yet. Okay. So, example 2. Now we're going to get a little bit more difficult. We have to factor. So, it says to multiply. They use the word and. So when you multiply, instead of multiplying, I want you putting the word and, just put the multiply sign on your homework. Okay. Again, we have some binomials, so I want you to put parentheses around them. Ask yourself, what can be taken out of 2x plus 1?
X, 2x, 1.
1. So, nothing. Don't take anything out. Okay, anything can be taken out of 4x and 1? 1. So I can't do anything there. But, is there something I can reduce that does not have anything to do with parentheses?
3 and 6.
3 and 6. So I can reduce the 3 and the 6. 3 goes into 3 how many times?
Once.
3 goes into 6 how many times?
Twice.
So that will be 2x on the top. Okay. Shh. All right. So now, what's not in parentheses on top? What's not in parentheses on top? 2x. So that will be on the outside. What's in the parentheses? 2x plus 1. Then what's on the bottom? 4x minus 1. And that's it.
So it's the same thing as the first example. Just
Except now you're reducing. Okay. Okay, excuse me, stop. The video's being videotaped right now. Okay. On B, the first fraction, can I reduce x and negative 2? No. How about 8x, negative 8x, and negative 16? Yeah, what can I take out? Which one? Negative 8, because they're both negatives. Just take them both. Make it negative 8. It's going to be x plus, what? Negative 8 goes into 16 how many times? 2.
the negatives would be negative.
A negative and a negative make a, that's the reason why it's a positive 2. Okay. How about x squared minus 4? Are they both perfect squares?
No.
Really? They're not perfect squares. Yes, they are. So I can do 2 sets of parentheses. Yes, sir.
Why is it still negative 8?
Think about it.
Okay, so I'm going to break up x squared. What is the breaking up of x squared?
X. X minus 4 and X.
No, not minus 4.
X plus 4, X minus 4. Then minus
Try that again.
X minus 4, X plus 4.
X minus 2 and x plus 2. You're splitting up the 4.
I thought you just
Okay,
I ghosted you.
now on top I have x minus 2. Okay, on the top I have x minus 2. Do I have anything that's as similar as on the bottom? Yeah, so cross those 2 out. Okay?
Would it be 1?
Yeah, we're not going to worry about that yet. Okay? How about x plus 2? Is there x plus 2 on the bottom also? Yep. So I'm going to cross those 2 out.
Look,
There is dominant.
Alright.
So you have.
And then I have,
negative 8.
nope, because one's on the top and one's on the bottom.
Oh, so negative 8
So-
over 8.
Oh, but can I reduce that?
So 1x.
Negative 8 over 8x.
Negative 1.
Hey, what can go into both negative 8 and 8? 8 can.
Oh, I meant
So
Ooh.
I meant that it equals.
it equals 1. Okay, the top will equal close to 1.
Top will equal negative.
Negative 1. And the bottom will equal what? X. On that example.
Now we don't have to do anything.
Example 3. We have a fraction multiplied by a non-fraction. How do I make a fraction multiplied to another fraction if it doesn't have a fraction? What do I have to turn the second one into? Put it over 1. Okay. 3s plus 2. Can I take anything out of that?
2.
I can. 2 can go into 3.
No.
No. So that's it. Okay. How about 2s plus 4? Can I take something out of 2s plus 4?
2.
2. So it's going to be 2
S.
and then what? S plus 2. Very good.
Good job, guys.
Okay. Now, I have s squared plus 5s plus 6. Can I break that up?
Sure.
Big chance you can. S and S. What can I break 6 into?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. 2 plus 3 is what?
5.
5. So yes, it does work. plus 2, and plus 3.
Is that an S? Oh, it's an S. So that's plus 2.
Okay. Do I have a parentheses on top that's the same as on the bottom? Do I have a parentheses on top?
So you give S plus 2.
S plus 2. So I can cross those two out. Okay, what's left on top? That's not crossed out.
S plus 3.
S plus 3 and what?
And 2. Oh, 1.
3s plus 2. How about what's left on the bottom?
1 and 2.
2. And there's your answer.
Why don't you get S plus
How'd you get 3S plus 2?
It's on the first fraction. Okay. Shh. Over 1. Can I take anything out of v plus 3? V plus 3 can no, so that just stays in parentheses.
What about B?
Oh, we'll do B in a second. We'll do C first. Okay, can I break up? I'm going to break it up.
It is V
V and V. What else?
minus
It's V plus,
3,
isn't it?
V plus
It's a
5.
plus minus, right?
Because
V, I have 3 and 5.
Yeah, it's
Okay, is it going to be minus minus or minus plus?
minus plus.
Minus plus. Which one is going to have the minus and which one's going to have the plus, though?
It goes 5 is going to have the minus.
5 is going to have the minus. Why? Because it's negative 2.
Oh, I get it.
Wait, Miss Carson, can we just put 5 first?
Yeah, that's fine. I already had put the 3 and the 5 down, sweetie. Okay, so I can get rid of the V plus 3's on the top and the bottom. So what's left on top of the two fractions? So 2V and V minus 5. Is there anything left on the bottom? 1, so I'm not going to worry about that. So you don't need to do the bottom part if it's 1. Okay, B. Now we're going to get a little bit more difficult.
Why?
Why? Because they want you to learn this.
The homework is a lot more confusing than the
It's
notes.
like completely different.
Okay, no it isn't. You just have to pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, what can you take out of 3? Can you take anything out?
No.
No, how about C?
No.
How about C cubed minus C?
Yeah.
Yes, I could take out a C.
You just sitting there.
What's left over?
C squared.
C squared minus 1. Very good. Okay.
Minus 1.
Yeah, you need to have a minus sign still, so you minus 1. Okay. Can I reduce anything that's very, very normal? That's on top and the bottom.
Yes.
Yes, what?
C and C to the second.
C and C.
Now it's 3.
So it's going to be 3 times what?
C to the second minus 1.
We're not finished. Okay, is anything else on the bottom? Just a 1. Okay, tell me something. Listen carefully. Is C squared and a 1 perfect squares?
No.
Okay, who keeps saying no? Because,
I said no.
okay,
You asked-
really? C squared
Yeah.
and 1.
1's not a perfect square. Yes, it is.
1 times 1 is 1. Okay, they're perfect squares. So we could break it up. So I'm going to break up C. What am I going to break C up into? C squared up into?
C. Oh, it's parentheses.
C and C.
C minus
And what am I going to break 1 up into?
1 and 1.
1 and 1. What are my two signs going to be?
Minus going to be plus.
Plus and minus. Doesn't matter which one. First. So there's your answer. That is all we're doing today.
Sick guy?
Goodbye.
Did Dominic get you sick?